Dear listeners, just when you thought that it couldn't get any worse, it's about to get funnier. Sincerely, Tactless. All right, here we go. Am I the for refusing to attend overnight work event because of baby? Throw some articles in there, please. Sorry. Grammar bothers me. Anyway, so I, 27-year-old female, started a new job 6 months ago that I'm happy in. Good, always good. I get along well with all of my team, 4 great guys, and overall enjoy what I do. Sounds like the American dream right there already. About 2 weeks ago, the HR manager sent an email about an overnight company fun day. That's a little weird to begin with. I've never worked anywhere that had overnight anything. I have a 1-year-old baby at home, so I politely declined attendance to the event, though I did say I would be more than willing to show up for the day and participate in all the activities, but overnight is not an option for me at the moment. It's reasonable. She and my boss responded by asking if it's really too much to ask to find a solution for the baby for just one night, or if I can't leave her with my parents or in-laws one night, or have my husband take care of her. It's a very important company bonding event. I really feel that it's unnecessary for me to stay overnight and leave my baby for this kind of thing. As the deadline gets nearer, both my boss and HR manager ping me regularly to ask if I need help finding a solution for the baby or if I reconsidered. And I consistently give my same response. I can come for the day, but overnight is not an option. Am I the asshole, or does this make sense? That's an odd one. Like I said, I've never worked for a company that had overnight anything. I mean, I've traveled and stayed overnight for conferences and stuff, but they don't have like specifically overnight events. That seems kind of odd to begin with, right?
Mm-hmm. That's been my experience as well.
Yeah, I mean, also, if you have young kids, she's being accommodating. She said she can go during the day. She's compromising, right? She's being reasonable. Just doesn't want to do an overnight thing, which I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm kind of surprised she says the HR manager is pushing her on this, because they of all people should be, the ones to advocate for somebody that has some sort of different circumstance at home or whatever that prevents them from doing it. I mean, since when does your HR department not get your back in a situation like that, right? Isn't that kind of what they're supposed to do?
And it is a female too. The HR manager is female, which I thought was kind of strange, but maybe she doesn't have kids or something and doesn't understand. I mean, the rest of the team, she said, were males.
Yeah.
I wouldn't maybe they wouldn't get it either, but I thought that was odd that it was a female. And then just the way that they're sort of pressuring her. It says like they're regularly pinging her to ask if she can find a solution to her child. And it just sounds very presumptuous of them. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, I get a lot of the passive aggressive corporateese out of what they're saying to her. We need to find a solution to this, and we'll help you find a solution, because any large company you work for, that's like code for you better figure this shit out or else.
Yeah.
Accurate. Yeah.
And no one will actually come out and say that nowadays, but that's what they mean, is you have to do this. Like, basically they're kind of backing her into a corner. They're not giving her much of a choice or anything, when I really think she's being reasonable. It's not like she's saying she's not going to come at all.
Right.
Just isn't going to do an overnight thing, which, yeah, for a married woman with a little baby at home, what's the big deal?
That's the solution. Right.
Yeah,
Her solution is I'll come and participate, but I'm not staying overnight, which is sounds more than reasonable to me. So to answer the question, I would say no. She's not an a-hole.
No, like what are they
Just
gonna
my
do overnight too? Paint each other's nails and play
Yeah.
truth or dare? You know, like what the what? This is like a grown adults.
stay up all night eating s'mores. I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably want to stay up and get smashed or something.
I would bet. I mean, it's just not. If she doesn't want to participate in that, it has nothing to do with team building. It's just that's her, you know.
Mhm.
And I agree. She's not an a-hole for saying no to this. I would honestly say that, you know, they really shouldn't be pressuring her at all. You know, obviously they put it out there. If she says I can't do it and, you know, I'll come during the day, that should be sufficient. They shouldn't push back on that. There
Mhm.
should be no, are you sure? Can we do something else? I mean, if it was like a real, like, oh, well, we're gonna have an awards ceremony at midnight. First of all, what is wrong with you? Second of all, just accommodate her, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, we're obviously being funny because no one does that, but you know, what are they doing overnight that's really that important? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They're
They're not
actually
really,
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it doesn't seem very respectful of her and her family time either.
Yeah.
If they're not respecting that boundary, I can understand the frustration there.
Mhm.
Yeah. They're basically infringing on her work-life balance right there too, which is it's a huge thing, you know,
I do have a
especially when you
question
have
though.
kids.
What if they're like, because it doesn't say what industry she's in. Like, what
Mhm.
if they're like an Ocean's 11 kind of thing, and you know they like are gonna knock over a casino, and she has to be there.
Well, they should explain that to her then. They need to be transparent in leadership, and
Provide in casino
Baby with her.
babysitting.
I can corporatese fight you down, guys. I got it. I know exactly the way you think.
You can carry the baby with her while she's
Yeah.
heist.
It
I
should
think
be
that's
like,
reasonable.
no
too.
one's gonna expect a woman carrying a baby in a front pack to be robbing a casino.
the perfect,
It's the perfect
crime.
cover.
Yeah.
Stuff the baby's diapers with money and stuff. I don't know.
No one will ever know.
No,
Perfect crime.
just hope he doesn't duty in there. Talk about laundering
Way
money.
more though. The people will stay far away from her. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that may be
right.
the diversion, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Security tries to stop you and you're like, no, this cannot wait. I gotta go.
I have to go. This is an emergency.
Like, go ahead, get out of here.
Explosive. That's the situation.
So we concur this person is not the a-hole.
Not even a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I don't even have any suggestion that they could have done something better. Like I feel like she, you know, tried to accommodate them and tried to, you know, say I can do this, but I just can't do that, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
Mhm.
I really don't even have any critique on her side of things.
And she doesn't seem emotional about it either. It's not like she's saying they're a bunch of jerks and she's adding a bunch of extra stuff to the story. It's pretty factual and to the point. So I don't think she is. Not at all.
Fair enough. Yeah, and the HR person needs to maybe go training or something.
Probably.
Very poor handling.